What's up, guys? Welcome back to another podcast episode. Chau! This is episode 83. Saludos a toda raza que nos andan viendo desde lejos, detrás de la cámara, desde YouTube, desde Facebook, desde TikTok, everywhere you guys seeing us, all the way from TikTok. Yo, shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all the people that are on Instagram. Shout out to all the people, toda la gente de East Coast, toda la gente de West Coast, toda la gente de Mexico. Saludos a toda la raza. Es elescaperadio. Escápate con un muy buen ambiente. Chau! With your boy, Adolfo Hernández.
Aquí con su compita, El Plumas. And your boy, O from 973. As always, you already know the vibes.
Ciao. Yo, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Today's a special episode because we have a special guest with us. It's Manny from the podcast, Los Dos Locos podcast. Ciao. Yo.
You're guys. Thanks. First of all, guys, thanks for having me here. It's an honor. And I know we've been talking for a while to make this happen, and we're doing it. So we're here in the now.
Yeah, bro. Thanks to you for dropping by, and bringing that support to us. It's likewise because it's not easy, coming through, and being here, being in the pod. So shout outs to you, bro.
Yeah, yo. Let me say a few words also. Thank you for coming through from podcast to another. It's gonna be an interesting conversation because you guys, you're also doing your own thing. It's kind of cool. With this collab.
Mm-hmm.
And we would like to do that more with other podcasts. Collab. See people's views in different ways. Any type of conversation.
I think we're about to break those barriers tonight, guys. Because
exactly.
we're
gonna show them that podcast can collab.
We're gonna show the East Coast can collab.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's dope.
It has to be said. Because the West Coast has been doing it for a long time. They don't have no issues collabing. So why can't we collab over here in the East Coast?
It was so funny because let me ask you a question.
Dale.
Do you think the East Coast is we're just very competitive? It's a competitive state, but I'm not talking about Latinos. Mm-hmm. In general, with everything anybody does in the East Coast.
Yeah.
We're very competitive.
From photographers to videographers to podcasters to content creators. Locos, yeah. We're competitive, dude. And just to say this, just to call everybody out, we all have an ego. Even me.
Yeah.
I have an ego. But I could put that aside and be like, yo, I want to collab with everybody. Because
exactly.
I want a playing field, at least to work with everybody. Like, let's vibe, let's chill. We got to create some fire.
Share ideas.
And we could do that.
Like
yeah, and share ideas.
So many,
like I said, some people can do that, and there's people that I know that can't put that aside. So
don't you think that East Coast sometimes it's like as soon as they get a little bit of sauce or what you call it right now, clout, is like, oh, I'm feeling different, bro. Like they forget where you came from, and so now since you are up there, mm-hmm. You're like, not you, but in general. They're like, you know what? They didn't support me, so I'm gonna act a different way. Instead of, you know what? I don't want los colegas, the other people that are coming up. I don't want them to struggle, so I'm gonna help them out. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's what East Coast be lacking on.
We are lacking on that.
So, but do you agree on that? Huh? Or it's like, what do you think about that?
Algunos sí, algunos olvidan donde ellos vienen, carnal. So that's it for me. I'm not up there, to be honest with you. I'll just put that out there. I'm not up there.
Do you think East Coast is heavy on that?
Sí. Because I've seen a few people where they start from scratch, and then when they get the little bit of clout, they forget everybody to help them out on the bottom. Mm-hmm. Entonces they have to act a little bit differently. They got to walk differently. Yeah. And they just forget about the real ones.
Like, oh, you looked at me wrong, so you know what? Fuck you now.
Yeah, claro.
I feel like for the East Coast.
What y'all think though about that though? I
feel like that's true, and
because I don't see that on the West Coast. West Coast be like,
it's because I feel like in the West Coast, the difference from the East Coast and the West Coast is the West Coast. I feel like they have the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? They already know what to do in order. Say, for example, Manny, Los Dos Locos, right? Podcast. Mm-hmm. Like, come to my podcast. We're gonna go TikTok live, and from there, all those people watching on our TikTok live, Instagram live, I'm gonna tell them to follow you guys. Boom. and then you get more followers, and then people gonna start viewing more, you know, your podcast, going on your YouTube or wherever you have, like Spotify, wherever you're at, they start listening more. And like, oh, let me go check out Escape Radio, what they doing. Let me go check out El Podcast de los Locos, what they about, what they talk about.
Exactly.
Like Podcast de los Locos, like I'm, you know, just that alone, you know, like, yo, I wonder what they talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, exactly, and you will be what he's saying. Also, you'll be building an audience on different things. Like, you know, like everyone's different. Everyone's, you know, like Louis podcast. They do conspiracy theory. You know, like for me, you know, our short to is music. You know, like you probably have a different category in your podcast, and it's cool, you know, because everyone starts like exploring all these different audiences. A lot of people love wrestling, a lot of people love boxing, a lot of people, you know, everyone's different, you know.
Someone has their own category.
Exactly, and that's how they find their type of podcast, you know, and it's kind of dope. Like I said, in the East Coast, you know, I think we're getting there, you know. There's pros and cons, you know. We're getting there. We're getting out there. Actually, we're getting out there, and we'll be able to have conversation with these people. Like, hey, let's do something, you know. Let's make numbers, and you know, we'll keep it going, you know. And then, you know, in the future, we'll do it again, you know.
I feel like that you know, it'll work. Hopefully, very soon. You know, everybody in the East Coast, they're gonna start seeing, you know, one or the other, you know, that is actually going up, and then from there, you know, todos be like, oh, let's go to these podcasts, you know, because they actually have these numbers, and it'll work, you know. And then I see, bro, it's like a tree, bro. Like you're the branches, bro. You the viewers are the branches. You get them more views, and the people will be like, oh damn, let me go with Podcast de los Dos Locos. Let me go to Escape Radio and other podcasts that are out there, you know, that are trying to do, you know, what we doing, you know. Exactly.
All right, but when we talking about, you know, Podcast de los Dos Locos, I want to know
about Manny first.
Oh,
Manny,
shit.
can you introduce us to your background before we do that?
Well,
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my official name is Emmanuel Solano Rosas. I am from Perth Amboy, New Jersey. I am Chicano. Just to throw that out there, I am Chicano. And for those who don't know what Chicano means, that means I was born here, but I have sangre de Mexicano. So both of my parents are Mexican. So I come from those roots. And I just turned 30 last week, guys. So yeah,
happy birthday!
Thank you guys.
Shots.
30 last week.
30.
Los 30.
You know, how do you feel about that?
How you enjoy your 30?
It's just another number for me, man.
So, at what age it was just another number?
29.
No,
No,
los 10, güey.
God,
Yeah. And you want to know why?
Why?
So, just a little fun fact. My dad used to take me on the weekends to do landscaping. So at 10 years old, I used to be cutting branches. Yeah, I used to help him out on Saturdays, and then Sunday I wake up all sort of like, and then my dad be joking, is like, you see that? That's called work.
Shit.
So you want to go to school or do you want to go to work?
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I mean, you know, but I still helped them out no matter what till that day. So since then, I'll still say age was just another number.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say like 28. The boy said at 10.
Yes. A los 10.
Okay, I want to add something to what Manny said, bro. I was probably at the age of, I want to say, give or take 11 or 12, and I remember waking up on a Saturday, and my dad, he's like, oh, wake up at 6 in the morning, ponte tus botas, and vamos a trabajar. Bro, he took me, and bro, just little things. My dad works at a tire shop, and we were just pushing tires, and pesaban, a esa edad pesaban, you know, and pásame esta llanta, pásame la otra, te las pintaba, yo ahí, you know, doing my best as his son, you know, like, and his boss watching, oh damn, his kid is doing it, you know what I'm saying? That made me remember, you know, what you just said.
And since then, he hasn't taken them boots off.
He sleeps with them. He just goes, and they're right there.
En mi confianza se peda, güey, y no se quita las botas, güey.
Oh, shit.
Amanece con eso.
tengo a mi mujer que me las quite ya cuando estoy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Algo bien, pa.
My dad used to, I think me and my brother, like, yeah, we used to, like, run and hide. Because my dad, he wanted us to take his boot off.
Take boots off, right?
Yeah, you want a boot off.
You ever take your dad's boot off?
Me?
I'm like, damn, your feet
no.
stink.
That's crazy.
No, no, no.
Nah, that's the same thing with me.
Yeah.
Actually, I used to love that because my dad used to come, home. That was back in Mexico, though. He used to come home and you just lay down in bed. And I'm like, yo, I'll take your boots off, man.
Yeah.
And now I wear them shit, go to the mirror and be like, yeah, I'm that guy. But back to your story, bro. My bad. It's cutting you off.
No. Some people know I don't come from the podcast de los dos locos. I mean, that's something that between me and my partner Eddie created months ago. But some people know I come from another platform that I'm not gonna mention on camera that you guys know me from.
Yes.
Yeah,
What happened with that?
we just don't see eye to eye anymore. We just grew each other apart.
Yeah.
So, like, just respectfully, I say this respectfully, I left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys still keep communication?
No.
Like that? Bad terms?
Yeah. Pero los dos a su rumbo. Él allá, yo acá.
Okay.
So, like, as long as you don't bother me in my lane, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Pero respeto, though.
Simón, no? So after that, how long was that show?
So we made a year, I think, in back in March.
Right.
So in April, that's where I call it quits. Yeah.
It was you, so.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong about it. It's just, your decision.
Yeah. Yeah.
And after that,
Right after that, literally I quit. The day later, I created a podcast of those locos with my best friend Eddie. Shout out to Eddie that he's not here, but shout out Eddie.
Yeah, what happened with Eddie?
He would have come here?
Trabajando.
Damn.
Yo, is Eddie, I think I saw on a clip. He like that.
He's huge, yeah.
He's huge.
No.
I was expecting him to come here fucking echarme unos 50 push-ups. Right?
Oh, fuck.
I was ready.
That'd be a good content video. Yeah. Yeah.
To Eddie, though.
Yeah. No, actually, he lifted weights since high school.
Simón.
So, like, the way you say that he looks big, yeah.
Is he Mexican, too?
See? He's my Miklo.
Oh, nice. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I'm
Magic.
I'm Magic, bro. No, and then we did say that, like, I'm Magic, he's Miklo. I was like, yeah, cool, man, shit.
I bet. Respect that. That's a bond right there. Huh?
Yeah.
If y'all into Blood In, Blood Out classic Chicano movie, bro. If you haven't watched it,
I think that's everyone's favorite Mexican. Whoa. Can we say Mexican film? No, I don't think we can say Mexican film. How can we describe it?
It's a Chicano film.
Chicano film,
Yeah.
right?
it's a Chicano. So if you Mexican, you have watched that movie, bro. You don't declare yourself Mexican.
Well, what's your best scene on the movie? If y'all
I think I know this.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, we all saw the movie, so let's talk. What is your best scene?
Let's do a parenthesis in. Let's do that. Like, well, yeah. First of all, what was your favorite scene on that movie, bro?
Yeah, man. We'll let Manny start.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to say the jump in El Monte with
Spider.
With Spider.
Oh,
Yeah.
he jumped on it. Yeah, favorite.
Yeah.
That's a classic. I gotta come
like that
one. I bet.
Or if it's not that, it's literally the beginning. Miklo looking at the tree in the beginning of the movie. Like, throwing up the Vatos Locos.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
One thing I would like to like just by the scene that they're where they get the tamales, you know how they say that it's still there, the restaurant, but they use
the scene where they got tamales.
No, but there's a scene on where
Tell me your favorite scene.
in the beginning they pass by a taco spot and and I saw a little documentary about it, and then they're saying that they're still there, they're saying it's a popular spot because everyone como el árbol, a lot of people go to
everybody goes there. Yeah.
el árbol and shit. My favorite scene is when the guy he's spray painting in the wall, and then Paco, he told Miklo, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Like, you want this? You want this? And then he goes, yeah, that was my favorite scene. And then he's like, este gringo tiene huevos. Yeah,
So it was like, watch out.
Watch out. Mira. Tiene huevos este cofón.
That was a good one too.
I love that scene, and he fucking grabbed that pipe, and he fucking hit the glass behind it, and he's like, "Fuck those locos for life." Yeah. One of my favorite scenes.
Well, one of my favorite scenes is it might not sound good, but it's like where it shows loyalty. So where after the fight, they fled. They fled.
Yeah.
Once they fled, they're like, "Yo, we lost the cops," and I think the car stopped, right?
No, they crashed into another car. Yeah.
The car.
Pinche viejita.
And then Miklo was shot, right? And Paco was like, "Come on, let's go." And Miklo was like, "Nah, they coming." You see the cops running up the mountain a little bit. And he said, "I'm not gonna leave you here."
Everybody dip.
I'm not gonna leave.
Yeah.
He said, "Quedó Paco, bro." He said, "I'm not gonna leave you here. Así nomás, desangrándote." And they both got arrested, and that's when I guess that's when Paco they gave him the option, you either do the time or do military, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's one of my favorite parts because of the loyalty. That's like one of my best scenes.
You're right.
I love that scene.
All right, homie. What's your favorite scene?
My favorite scene is when I think before mayhem comes, before all that, when everybody at the party together, bro.
Oh,
The boys, I think all the cousins.
oh yeah,
barbecue
the
at
summer
night.
parties. The summer parties.
I think I think they were celebrating Crucitos. Getting his plaque from City Hall, and that's when that Miklo guy is placazo, and everybody is in the room, all the VL guys. So they were bonding. So that was like the last time everybody was having like real fun, and they know the boys in it. And after that, it was just like mayhem. After that was my favorite scene. Like after that, it was just like, yo, those are memories.
Y luego se llevó la vieja y todo.
Vas a pintar, Crucito.
Simón.
Talk about the Blood in Blood Out. I saw that you got to meet Miklo. How was the experience meeting him?
And how is he as a person?
Well,
No le tiraste.
meeting and working with him. So,
Working with him.
yeah. So when I first met Miklo, it was nerves, bro. Because you're never gonna know. At least me, I never thought a million years I was gonna meet him.
You're just a young kid watching him.
Yeah, there was just a young kid watching him grow up and shit. So I remember when they did the meet and greet here in Pasay and Brown Soul Tattoo. Shout out to the homie Sanchez brothers. You guys are lit. You guys are lit. Anyway, when I met him, he was very cool. And then I remember that day they needed a photographer. So me and my former partner that day, since we both went, we filled in as photographers. So we started working with him, and then we ended up touring with him like in another 2. Yeah,
Nice.
and meeting him was pretty cool, and his team, because he has a team too, who ran the merchandise, very cool people, but they wanted people in and out, like take the photo, next one. Next.
Yeah, like Miklo probably want to have like a long conversation, but it was just like a lot of people.
Yeah, because his team is like, all right, they buy the merch, get the photo, and then sale. Yeah, it was kind of one of those deals. But I just wish some people were like, some want to talk to him. I know, but it wasn't like that type of experience though.
Oh, okay. It was just like in and out.
Yeah. It felt like rushed.
Did you have a conversation with him?
Yeah, we had a few conversations, but
His team was always on top of him.
yeah. His team was like, yo, just keep it like 5 minutes at least. Don't exceed the time. Yeah.
But since you was doing photography,
Yeah, he told me, it was like, you guys are doing a good job. I don't know you guys, but let's keep in contact. And we did. And he was telling us that if we weren't working our jobs, right, that we would be touring with him the entire tour.
Oh.
So that means Texas. That meant what's it called?
you quit your job.
I'm Mexican, man. I don't want to quit my job. I love hard working, bro.
You guys got paid though for those for those events that you guys went to.
El primero, no, but later on, yeah. Yeah.
Good pay.
Yeah. At least for me, yeah. Yeah.
Ahí está, güey. Pues, hubiera seguido.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah, but
No, it was just like that tour, and after that, it was just like. Go.
yeah, because he took a break and then eventually he started doing touring in Texas.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm good.
Damn.
That's a little effect. If you know that they're gonna pause for like 2 months, then where does that leave you? Like, oh, I gotta wait for him 2 months.
I gotta wait for him to tour again. Yeah.
Tour
So they
again.
have like dates set. It was just like.
He had a few
What-
dates. He had a few dates like set, but then eventually he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna take a break for the next 2 months, and then I'm coming back." I was like, "All right, cool." Pero all respect, he's a humble guy.
Was that like one of the best experiences you had? Like since
Well, you're putting me on the spot, bro. He's the second best experience.
oh shit.
The first one, and it's gonna be shocking because you guys know this person too, Magic, Victor Rivas.
Oh, okay.
He's number one.
Before you go on, I'm gonna ask
Sure.
you, Magic. Where is he originally from?
Omar, that's Omar.
Cuban.
Omar was favorite.
He's
was
Cuban.
a huge fan of that.
He's Cuban, right?
He's cubano. Yeah. Yeah,
Yo,
he's
instead of Magic, they should have called him Pretty Boy.
pretty boy.
Yo, you saw the eyes, bro. Shit.
Omar used to be a huge fan of that. Magic's
Like second in command of La Onda, whatever you want to call it that.
Oh, okay.
With the mustache.
Oh yeah, the one with the guy.
With the
The
slick
guy
back
we went
hair.
like this.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he was like, "Hey,
There you
I'm
go,
the
yeah.
boogeyman."
Yeah.
I'm the boogeyman. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
shit, so talking about that experience, man.
Fuck.
Oh, that was, hats off to him. He has patience with everybody, every single fan that he met that day when I worked with him. He does take his time to talk to the fans.
Okay.
So he gives the fans what they want, talk, photos, video too. But it wasn't rushed though.
Yeah.
That was the difference. And I felt like that was way better than the one that Miklo did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who had the most?
Maybe because he's more popular.
Miklo.
Miklo, right?
Yeah.
Everybody loves me.
Everyone loves Miklo, but I always root for the underdog. So it's always Magic for me.
Yeah.
So, But I understand. Everyone's is a big fan of Miklo, big fan of Crucito, and a big fan of Paco. So
I was gonna ask you.
I thought Paco was Mexican, but then I found out he wasn't.
no,
he white.
Peruvian.
he's
Oh,
Peruano.
I was gonna ask you if you get the chance, to do a tour with Crucito or Paco, which one will you go?
Crucito.
Damn, bro.
Why? Because you guys had him on your show, Julio de Contiempo. So he told me his experience meeting him,
Yeah.
and I was like, I want to meet Crucito now. So if he was that humble to Julio, what are the good chances I could get to work with him?
Actually, I've seen videos on him posting on Instagram and TikTok, and he looks very humble with people, bro.
See?
Yeah, I feel
See?
like he. I've seen it. I think he's
There was a
very
band
humble.
Que puso la canción.
The intro, yeah.
On TikTok,
Yeah.
and he was just standing there like probably he was reminiscing back in the days about that.
Yeah,
So,
fact.
So the minute he caught on, he was just vibing. He was dancing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's
he's a
lit.
cool ass dude.
With that type of vibe.
Yeah.
Yo, I love the way he was moving and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, yo, he reminiscing, how it was back in the day. Obviously in that clip, in that movie, how old was he? Compared to now, they old heads. Now,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y eso que Miklo de seguro cuántos años tiene now? Like he's closer to
He's closer to 70,
No?
way. 70? Yeah, I think he's in the 60s right now.
Ese güey come sus vegetales, güey.
Yeah.
Por eso lo ves de 40, el compita.
A little old.
Si yo lo hubiera visto, qué pedo, güey.
El Crucito.
La onda.
La onda, güey.
La voy a decir 3 puntos ese. Yeah, but it was an experience about doing tours with these legends.
Hablando de Miklo, ya vino de la jura, güey.
Fuck.
But going back to your story, bro, about you come up on this podcast.
So, when I first started, I hosted the podcast. Obviously, I invited guests, but I also did.
My bad. What got you into podcast, bro?
So okay,
That's a good question.
And when was this?
last year I went to fui a Mexico el año pasado in the beginning of January, and okay, so going back to that, my grandfather passed away in 2021 of January, so it was like 3 years I haven't gone back.
Okay.
So, going back last year, it was pretty heavy in the beginning, but I had to do it because I haven't, it was COVID during the time when he passed. So everybody was technically burned to ashes at the time. He always said he didn't want to be buried. He wanted to be burned into ashes and, in an urn. So eventually I knew I had to man up and say, hey, I got to go visit him. Never saw the urn until, when I went back. So from there, it was like a weight lift off my shoulders because of all the grief. And then reconnecting with my family, and then they're like, hey, yo, you're smiling again. Why don't you go back out there? Because I closed myself for a long time, guys. The person I am now, wasn't years ago. I was
so introverted.
Yeah, anxious, introverted, stay at home. Yeah, I wasn't talking, not going out. Not even if you guys told me, hey, yo, let's go out. I'd be like, nope.
It was consuming you.
Yeah. So all that weight just lifted off last year, and then they're like, hey, yo, you could talk a lot. So why don't you go out there and do something about it? I was like, okay, what can I do? So then my cousin from over there is like, hey, yo, I want you to meet one of my homies. He does a local podcast right there in town. So, okay, cool. So I met his homie. And straight up Spanish, obviously. And obviously I understand, but there were times I just wanted to say, talk in English, but I was like, no, just keep it Spanish. So
is it hard for you?
No.
Okay.
No. But you have the urge to be like, yo, you know what? Yeah. Pero I met him and he talked to me. He's like, just talk normally. Just talk with normal people and that's it. Let's see what you can do. So I watched him interview this teacher from the local town, right? And I was like, yo, this guy's just spitting a mile away. I could do that. So coming back, I told my former partner, I was like, hey, yo, I got an idea. You got the space. I could get the equipment. We could start a podcast. Yeah. So he's like, all right, I see where this is going, but what do you want to do? I was like, I want to do anything, bro. We could just go from cars to locals to businesses to artists, anything that could get put us on the map. So he would roll with it, but right away he told me, you're the artist, Manny. You designed the logo. Whatever you want to do it.
Okay.
I designed the logo in under 24 hours, and then I show it to him. He's like, all right, don't even show it to me. Just blow it up. Let's see what happens. So I uploaded it, and then literally that same day, a lot of people reacted to it oh, shit, this is fire. So who did this? And, I had to respond yeah, that was me. Right? And they're like, yo, you guys got to put content out now because of that. I was like, yeah, that was the point. I was trying to make a point. And after that, we built a fan base. And a lot of people don't know, and they're gonna know now. I was the one editing, uploading everything on that platform. El otro, he could just say that he was on the mic the entire time, but I was doing the content.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All the time, it was just straight you doing all that.
He would suggest a few things, but he wasn't helping me though. He'll be like, haz esto, hazlo así, or maybe it goes better like that, right? Okay. But he would never put his into it. Yeah, into it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was just like, okay, so this is just all up to me. All right. And then from there, I felt like the reason why I left because he made it feel like it was a job for me at this point.
Gotcha. It wasn't fun.
It wasn't fun anymore for me.
Mucho work.
I mean, I wasn't complaining of the work, but I felt like he boxed me into like, this isn't supposed to be fun anymore. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I want to do something that makes me like, happy and like feel good about myself. Man, if I have to like go out there to New York, PA, Boston, like anywhere in the East Coast to like make a platform, I'm gonna do it.
Simón,
Damn.
Entonces that's where Dos Locos was created. So as far as I know, we've gone to PA, we've gone to New York, we've gone around here in Jersey. Soon we're gonna go to South Carolina and Boston. So yeah.
What you doing over there?
Eddie's gonna get a tattoo in South Carolina, and we're gonna interview with the artist. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, doing like the type of content is like more like experiencing, traveling.
Pero también hablando con la gente local. So like,
Right.
so like, you don't have to do anything to talk to us. Like, you just be local. You could be my neighbor. Sit down with us and let's spit.
Conversation.
Let's have a conversation. That's all you gotta do.
Bye.
You don't have to be important or like with clout to talk to us.
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
That's dope, bro. I like how you're expressing yourself right now.
Yeah, because
Very interesting.
As a content creator, what's the hardest part?
maybe back then was to get someone's approval. Be like, all right, what do you think about this? Is this good?
Even now, like with your new project?
More like how to like fuse like clips together.
Oh,
because I'm still like, yeah. But I'm learning through the process. So like, it's not like I'm not slacking. It's just I gotta put more effort into it.
Nah, I like that you're trying to learn your stuff.
Yeah,
Like, we go through that. I go through that.
My boy Adolfo can identify a lot with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I fucking like, but I did get consejos de my team. Like, yo, we gotta learn this, and that's what I'm doing. Like, I go on the YouTube and then I listen to the tutorials, guys, and that's how they do it. Like, and I began like, oh shit, so that's how you do it. Okay, so let's do it like this.
No, sometimes for me, I ain't gonna stunt neither. Adolfo, he's my brother, my real brother. A veces él me pone, like for example, like yo, Omar, put all these clips together for the episode. And I'm like, I'll do my best, Yo también, like editing, ahí vamos poco a poco, pero sometimes I feel like I do them too fast. So when I go and watch it, like, yo, there's something that I did wrong. So in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, la voy a dejar así. Nah, he be at work, y yo le mensaje, I'm like, yo, bro, like, there's this part where I don't know how to do this part, So he comes, and I live here, he lives here, so he's like, oh, bro, look, come, I'm gonna show you how to do it. That way, next time you do it, y te dejo algo así para que tú lo hagas, ya pa tomorrow we upload the episode, ya tú sabes cómo hacerlo, and I look at it, maybe I don't get it the one time, neither the second time, but the third time, ya lo agarro, because, for me, yo, I'm a fast learner, but, like, that's, like, techie stuff for me is, I'm a little, más on the difficult part, yo no lo entiendo tanto,
Yeah.
But, like, my compa Joe, like, I be FaceTiming him, and he probably be at home, rascando su huevo. Yo te he llamado, like, yo.
Ya no me llama. Ya como ya tiene otro compa, seguro. I be calling other guys. Yo le digo a él, yo, like, how do I add the logo to to the screen and stuff like that, and they show me, and I'm like, I bet. So now I know, here and there. And then my compa, he's mad nice with when he does his vlogs.
Fuck,
nice.
man, Joe is the fucking blogger right here.
His reels.
I've peeped your vlogs, bro. Trust me, I'm not sleeping on you guys.
His reels are like amazing, and like obviously like how he feels, like how the reel, is gonna look. We feel him, yo, that shit gonna be lit.
Yeah.
Facts.
Let's post that tomorrow. You know, for example, like let's say today we do a reel. Yeah, mañana it's gonna be up. You know, like it's ready. You know, it's gonna look clean. Something
Like sometimes I want to have the perfect time to post it, and these guys are like, "Yo, just post it right now." I'm like, yeah, let's wait till like a nice time.
Yeah, facts, and it's kind of dope because we all have a different impact. No, but that's dope, man. Like, you know, podcast, you know, like try to find the right, you know, people to get to, you know, like that way you be able to like, I bet, let me focus on this. Maybe I could get someone that could do that for me. You know,
It's not like more like finding the people. It's more like I don't want to say trust either, but like, you know, who's your circle that like, hey, like you could do this, you could do that. Like, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Yeah,
That's true.
Ajustando, pues también.
Yeah. Because like, let's for example, right now, Eddie and me, right? He's never been on the mic. He's never done interviews, but we practice. I was like, listen, don't worry. If you mess up, it's fine. Like, you know, we can edit this later on. Don't worry about it. So he's like, he always has been pressured. He's like, what if I like stutter, like, you know, or what's the one question I can't ask, right? He's like, don't worry about it. Just go with the flow, and then if you've messed up, I'll figure it out. Don't worry, right? So I remember I put him on the spot. It was a 420 event back in April, right? Literally, it landed on 420.
Smoky
Smokes. No, but we've encountered with people.
All right, bro.
You
got secondhand smoke.
Yeah. So that day was his first time on camera, and he's all nervous, and I'm just like, bro, relax, just be you, right? So you see him all dressed up like a Chileno outfit that he always has, his dress shirt, the pants, and everything. All he needed was his hat.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah. So there were a lot of vendors there, so I was like, yo, this is your chance. Go get on the mic and, you know, ask them for an interview. And he started, and I could tell that he was nervous, but right away I could feel that he was with the flow. He was asking like the questions, he was listening, and he wasn't like, you know, what's the next question? You get me? And then right away he's like, yo, I think I like this, man. I think I want to keep going. I was like, all right, man, just keep going with the flow. I'll hold the camera, you just interview. And if you mess up, no problem, I'll edit. That's my job.
I bet.
Exactly.
Right away, by the end of that day, he was like, yo, like, we got to do more. I was like, you know, we're going to do more. Trust me.
Exactly.
And right away, he was like, yeah, I feel more comfortable now, like in camera, asking questions, you know, meeting new people, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah, it takes...
Meeting new people.
It's like you throw
dope.
Yeah, meeting new people is amazing, bro. Because you
don't know what you're expecting from them.
Exactly. And then the best part is after, damn, you guys was able to grab a vibe with someone you just met.
What's cool about it is that, like, because I experienced this a lot, right? Let's say if I want to interview a vendor, right? And we just do the interview. You know, there's situations that they don't want to talk to you afterwards. Yeah. That wasn't the case this time. This time was like, they still, like, after the cameras were off, they still want to hang out with us. They wanted a vibe. I was like, you know what? This feels good. This, you know.
Yeah, it's dope, you know?
Yeah. Did you get a chance to go to Mexican Parade in New York?
Yeah, I was just speaking to him about that. I was just there.
Made content?
No. Because of so many. That was the best. Yeah. It was the best day to do it. But
where was Eddie at?
Working.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I was working that day.
No, what's it called? Me and my cousin, right? He also helps us out, like holding the camera, right? So we missed the train that Sunday. Late. So we got there like around 3:00. So that's when like the parade basically like, you know, already went down the streets. So we basically made it for like the Times Square de Grito.
Okay.
But you already know, there it was already packed. Some people were drunk. Some people,
all of them.
Yeah, let's just say all of them were drunk. Some were in a happy mood. Some were dancing, and a lot of us were just bumping into each other. Yeah.
Omar had that situation Sunday too.
Yeah.
Yo, so who performed in there?
Belinda.
Wait, on the El Grito or the parade?
No, on El Grito.
The Times Square one.
I don't even know because
I know
I
yours.
heard Belinda. and
Belinda.
Jesse
it
enjoyed.
was so packed, bro, that it was like uncomfortable. Like if you don't like, if you're the type of person that likes space, bro,
You shouldn't be there.
you shouldn't be there because like
Yeah, I don't like
it
that.
was so like part where you're like against another
I don't
person's body against that person's body type like
I
that.
don't have nothing against my people, but I'd rather go to a New Year's Eve thing over there than
And imagine, bro, you in
Mexican
the
parade,
middle of the
bro.
crowd, bro, and you trying to take a piss, bro. Bro, you gonna be,
Oh yeah.
Fuck that.
hell no.
Gotta put a.
No,
Yeah.
what is that shit?
If I go next year, I'm
I'll be like, oh, it's beer.
I'll make sure I put a diaper on.
Oh!
Hey, yo, man's diaper.
My boy wants shit. You don't want to pee.
Overall,
Big ass
bro,
diaper.
Taco was hit.
the parade, it was mad dope. The parade was mad dope. The music, the vibe, it was all. It
Who did-
felt New York.
Who did you see performing there?
Well, honestly, since I got there late, like Manny said, it was probably the time that I got there was close to 3, and
I saw a lot of locals in there. Like shout out to Santi,
Yeah.
performing there.
Imperial Distinto.
Imperio Distinto. Los menos
Los
sospechosos.
Sospechosos.
Gaso P9.
Bueno, los-
Nice flow.
Los Mentados de Rancho.
Mentados del Rancho too.
Shit.
Mentados del Rancho.
Yeah, los Mentados de Rancho, they were in the same carroza as los meros sospechosos.
That's so Spliff. Killing it.
Spliff was fucking talking to everyone, you know?
I saw a pic with you when we Spliff.
bro, when I was walking, I was actually at the end of the parade because I was just walking, and then I'm like, yo, let's go back. So, my girl was with me, my sister, and then my sister, she knows we did an episode with Spliff Happy. So my sister was like, hey Spliff, you remember Omar, my brother? And Spliff was just looking, and then he saw me, he dapped me up. He's like, yo, let's take a picture.
Oh shit!
So I shot the manager también of Spliff.
Shout out Mikey.
Spliff had,
Mikey.
Yeah.
Spliff had his photographer, and I'm like, yo, let's take a picture. We took a picture, and then I gave my girl my phone. My girl took pictures with my cell phone, and it was a vibe. I was just
I ain't gonna lie. I saw Spliff stories, bro. He looked like the main event.
Word, yo. He like, you were walking. I was like, yo, my
My
boy.
boy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
his photographer.
Forget everyone.
He was with the lowrider. He was just walking.
Yeah.
People would take pictures with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of reposts, bro. He was doing.
I think his song. He has Guerita coming out,
Coming out this Friday?
and there's another song that I think is coming out this month too. It's called Brooklyn. That should sound like a heavy corrido.
Was that like a drill?
Like corrido, bro.
Correo tumbado.
If you go on his TikTok, bro,
Yeah.
my nigga,
He already dropped.
you gonna hear it and you gonna be like, this is lit. Because he has like a little like small clip, like intro vibe that está como en una bodega and he's outside. You just hear the song. It has that clip, bro. Yeah, that shit was official. I feel like either the Guerita, if you go to his TikTok and see Guerita, bro, the visual is insane. He recorded that in Mexico.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's fire, bro. I feel like that one's gonna blow up, man.
Yeah, word.
Because people gonna go crazy. Like, I guess Gueritas, they're gonna go crazy.
It was mariachi vibe.
Yeah, like
Yo, that
mariachi.
felt crazy,
Mariachi
though.
And then if the Brooklyn one too, you guys can go pull up your phone and search up Spliff Happy. You guys will hear it.
Damn, bro. That's kind of dope. Like, who did you get to see over there?
Well, I got to see our homie Julio. By the end of the parade, he had his own float con la máscara del santo. By the end of it,
Oh, Con Tiempo had his own float?
yeah, he was right there.
Oh,
He was
wow.
at the end of the parade.
Yeah, I saw him with the.
Oh, wow.
I get to go, but I saw him with the mask on.
Yeah. He was promoting
Merch.
his merch, but no, he was actually promoting his first ever fashion show that's happening this Sunday, el 22 de septiembre, in Brooklyn, New York. Is gonna be Mi Viaje Fashion Show. He is presenting season 5 de Con Tiempo. You guys do not want to miss it. And I'm only saying it because I'm also a sponsor of that fashion show.
Wow, damn.
Bro, so you're going this weekend.
See, I'm gonna be there.
Nice. He had invited us to go out there, but you know, since we're in Passaic, we have the parade here in Passaic. So
This weekend?
Yeah, this weekend is.
Oh, wow.
he invited us to go, but like we want to do content as well here
Sí.
in Passaic.
We want to support
You know, it's
the
a
community.
win, and then if we go with it, it's a win too. You know, and you know, for if anything, if you guys tag us on the flyer, we'll repost it on our Instagram page, and you know,
Yo, facts.
enseñar apoyo, you know.
Yeah.
Yo, facts. Simon, yeah, unfortunately, this Sunday is also our community Mexican Independence. We always have it every year, and you know, we want to go out there and show support. You know, it's our
Yeah.
hometown, so we gotta show love. You know.
No, sí, claro. And like he said, it's still a win-win. Even if you guys stay in Passaic or you guys go Sunday over there, you guys still create content. So, you know.
So Manny, I think my boy got some spicy cues for you.
No. Before that, what's your goals with this pod, bro?
With this pod,
Yeah.
That's an interesting.
the main goal is to never forget where I come from, bro. Never forget my real ones, the ones who were really there from the beginning, like from the start. No matter how big I grow with this podcast, like I'm never gonna forget my real ones.
What are you trying to achieve?
Just here's the thing, because this is the message I always had for everybody, because I also talk about mental health, like with the guest or with right now with anybody that I interview with. The message is you guys are not alone. So if you guys feel like you're alone, you're not. If you have my number or you have Eddie's number and you feel like you need to talk to somebody, call me, text me, call Eddie. It don't matter. We'll be there.
Simon.
That's the message I always have.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
In our podcast, we also promote that.
See?
We make sure we let our listeners know, like, shoot us a DM. If you guys going through things, just hit us up and we'll respond ASAP.
Yeah, so like for example, like Julio de Con Tiempo, he has my personal number, and when we first met, it was on the other platform. I would never think in a million years he was gonna hit me up or like blow up my phone like around 2:00 in the morning.
Oh shit.
No, yeah, because there were times.
Do you guys have like history before that, or?
No, we met literally because of the other platform. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, podcast.
Yeah. And because I saw him on TikTok, so I was like, okay. I mean, he's huge, but what are the chances that I'm gonna meet this guy? And no, I did meet him. A humble guy. I did give him my personal number the first time we met. Never ever thought he was gonna text or call me. Give it maybe like 2 months later after that, he would call me like around 2 a.m.
Dope.
Yeah, and like I said, like it was just moments like that. Like, all right, he needs someone to talk to. All right, man, I'm up. Let's talk. You gotta get your mind off something. I got you, man.
Yeah,
Don't be ashamed of it. That's the thing. Don't be ashamed if you guys think that you're alone. Just shoot or text like anybody.
Yo,
I like that.
It's mad dope, man.
I like that.
You brought that up, man, because we shot an episode with Con Tiempo, and he shouted out you a lot, and he spoke about you, and I ain't gonna say too much more because entre whatever he spoke to you about, eso ya muy confidential.
Yeah.
But I feel like you made a big change and a big impact in his life, and now you're sponsoring this big event that he's doing this Sunday,
and vice versa. He has helped me out too. And there's times that I needed someone to talk to. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But for us, bro, to be honest, también nosotros estamos, we all ears, yo. If you ever, want to reach out, and speak to one of us, estamos ahí siempre al 100.
Simón.
Digo, we appreciate that, you came here, to podcast, and, we're mad humble people and siempre vamos a apoyar, lo que estás haciendo en este proyecto grande que tienes ahorita.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah, just by our name and just how we represent ourselves. Escapate como un ambiente, meaning we're always on that good vibe with people.
Yeah.
And with whatever they want to do.
Trust me, I've not been sleeping on you guys. I've seen a couple episodes you guys done, and I love what you guys done. So every time I reach out and be like, you guys are doing a good job, I really mean it, guys. I really do.
So, how you feel right now in coming here to our podcast? What are you feeling right now, actually?
Right now I feel chill because I know Julio told me, but like, you guys are very like cool guys, and I was like, maybe he's just hyping it up for me before I show up. But no, right away when we went to go get beers, literally off camera, I'm just like, I already feel right away I'm gonna fit in already.
Chilling.
So we're all chilling. Yeah. No. I feel like it's like I'm just chilling with the homies right now. That's how I feel.
Hopefully, next time we're gonna go to your podcast.
Aquí tengo toda mi soda.
No, dale una chelita.
Ahí tiene al lado una, creo.
Simón, que le voy a traer unas pinches preguntas bien picosas,
Yo, facts.
Simón.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, we get to go to your show and you get to interview us next.
Oh, for sure. That's definitely one of the goals, bro. The reason why we haven't had anybody like over yet is because we're still finishing up to like build the studio.
Oh, nice.
Since we're technically on the road,
Okay.
we also want to like also focus on building the studio.
Your local studio or you're renting?
Local.
Okay.
So like we're focusing on rebuilding that. And then while we're rebuilding that, we are just on the road, going to events,
Nice.
interviewing vendors, or not vendors, just locals.
Hey,
Yeah.
once you're done with that, with the headquarter, man, the studio, hit us up, man. Hopefully, we one of your first guests.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be one of your
For
first
sure.
days.
For sure, guys. No, yeah.
We'll bless it real quick.
Give your flowers that day. homie.
Facts.
No, Simon, no, for sure. No doubt.
I wanted to ask. I'm not sure if you're a huge fan of sports.
No.
Not yet.
No.
He said not yet.
Yes, man.
I'm very anxious.
We're ready for yo. Let's bring this segment already. Let me.
We ready for the segment?
Aye.
All right, we're ready for the segment. All right.
I bet. I'm ready for the segment.
All right, I'm ready for the segment.
Yo, let's go for the segment. This is Spicy Cues from Joe. Joe is Spicy Cues. Elescaperadio featuring Joe is Spicy Cues. So let's go with this intro. Do we still got the intro, bro?
Yeah, we got the intro. We got the intro. Yeah.
Let's drop it in 3, 2, 1.
Run it.
We back again, yo, Manny, here in the pot for special guests only. We got the Spicy Cues. Meaning, I'm gonna throw you a question. I'm gonna throw you either or. You just gotta go with your first one that comes to mind.
Okay.
All right? So let's do this, bro.
All right.
Onas o nalgonas?
Nalgonas. If I can't slap that ass, bro.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Bet. From missionary or from the back?
Los dos.
Ooh.
Ricky. Tortas. Unos pinches tacos.
Tacos, bro.
Tacos?
Tacos.
What type of tacos?
Al pastor.
Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Suaderos the best, though.
Love those.
Yes.
Yo, behind the scenes or being the host?
Los dos.
Nah.
Oh, I have to pick one?
Yeah, you gotta pick one. You like being behind the camera, working on it, or being the host, talking on it.
To be honest with you, since I do both, but since I'm forced to pick one, behind the scenes.
Okay.
Modelo or Corona?
Modelo.
Look at the shirt, bye.
Shout out to Mr. Cartoon that made this shirt, actually, the Modelo from like 2 years ago, I believe.
Ooh, nice.
I know for a damn fact, Omar was peeping on that shirt, bro. Damn fact, bro. Yo, Miklo or Paco?
Wow. Yeah.
And give me your explanation, Omar. Just cause.
Oh, just cause. Okay. I'm gonna go with Miklo. Why? Because he wanted to portray this gangster persona because he looked up to Paco. But Paco turned into, a cop.
Yeah.
So he left that lifestyle.
Yeah.
But Miklo went to prison, went to the big boy yard, and became the head honcho de la onda. So he became the gangster. Yeah, he became what he wanted. So for sure, Miklo.
So we a lot of pockets right now.
Hey man, I'm just pointing out the obvious because if you guys really watch the movie, what did Paco did in the beginning of the movie? Paco
He was a bad influence.
He was a bad influence. He was running with los vatos locos. He was pretending he wasn't pretending. He was the big head. But he got in trouble. He got busted. Paco went to the military. Military. Then he became a cop. Miko got busted. He went to prison, and then it took a while, but then he became the head of La Onda.
I feel like he's niche. All right, like now my boy shoot. My cousin shoot.
Damn.
IG or TikTok?
IG.
You like doing live streams or YouTube?
Live streams.
No, like doing content. Like you doing content on it.
Oh man, I gotta.
Como.
Like let's say there's a lot of streamers right now doing live. So would you rather do that or post your videos on YouTube? Like already what do you
Straight raw?
Yeah, I rather do live stream. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because like I was explaining to him earlier that sometimes I do lives, and then sometimes I like to do pre-tapes, just in case.
Pre-tapes.
But doing it live is way better, just because it's going with the flow, and even if you mess up, you can just edit later and then upload it on YouTube. So at least for me, that's a safe go.
Yo, chat. Cancun or PR?
Damn. I just want to say Cancun because it's Mexico, but
missing out on the boricuas though. Feel me? Papi.
I mean, I do love my boricua, so just saying.
Don't know yo.
Yeah, I'm still tan, yo. I'm still tan from Puerto Rico, yo. To be honest, look at that.
Yo,
Holy shit!
my boy CEO.
Look at them calves. Look at that tan.
Look at
Them
that
calves
tan. Holy shit! Why you didn't ask me that question? Cancun, Puerto Rico.
New Jersey bagels or New York bagels?
Oh,
I know my boy like this. He said a chopped cheese, boy.
that bacon, egg, and cheese with salt, pepper.
New Jersey bagels, bro.
Woo. Okay, that's my boy. Rap or corridos?
Corridos. Now, if you better tell me which genre of corridos, I'll still stick with the old school corridos.
Ooh, nice.
That's lit stuff.
Okay.
Name.
One artist.
Yeah, name a group. Old school corridos.
Los Tigres del Norte.
Ah, yes.
Chelino Sanchez.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw this out there because I don't think it's corridos, but I'll still mention it. Pedro Infante.
Nah, he's good. Yeah. It counts.
Shout
it
out
counts.
to
Vicente
Infante?
Fernandez.
Peso Pluma or Drake.
Peso.
Real Madrid or Barcelona.
Ooh, bro. I'm gonna be a downer with that. Neither.
Okay.
Neither.
This one,
Name the
this
team
one,
then.
This one you gotta.
Wait.
Okay.
Like, if it's not either, who?
Cállate. Esa no me importa, esa pregunta.
Okay.
Oh
Me
shit.
importa es esta.
Oh no. I feel like I know what it is.
Chivas or América?
Oh great.
Make sure you choose right.
Please.
I feel like if I choose the wrong one, I'm about to get jumped the minute I answer.
You are getting jumped. You close.
Oh, fuck.
Like 4 of us in here.
Just cause I want to piss off my former partner, I'm just gonna go with Chivas.
Paga eso.
I had a feeling if I was gonna answer America, I'm probably gonna get
How
a
you
better
pick
answer.
Chivas after they lost though?
No, I'm just saying I only pick them because my former partner is an American fan, so America. Pero that was just to piss him off, though.
I bet so. He said he'll low key choose America.
No, I'll low-key choose America. No, yeah.
You just said it to him.
Well, I only said that because I know for a fact since he's a stalker, and I'm pretty sure he's watching. Maybe he's gonna watch this. Yeah, Chivas all the way, boy. Pero low-key, America.
Ahí, bro. Te vamos a bautizar un día de estos, bro. Es más, cuando nos invitas al pub, bro,
You're gonna bless me.
te vamos a bautizar allá, bro.
Simón.
Y con el compita Eri también te va a estar ahí para que esté feliz ya. Para que vea por fin realmente lo que
Nice.
es ser chingón en la vida.
Nice.
How do you feel, man?
It's feeling pretty good. I actually like that little segment you did. Yeah.
Actually, let me close it. So this is Joe Spicy Q's. My boy Manny. Hope you liked it. ¿Te gustó, carnal?
Oh, hell yeah, 100%.
Tuve algo interesante.
What?
¿Cuál fue la más interesante que te tiré ahí?
I want to probably point out the most obvious one, rap or corridos.
Okay.
Just only because, yeah, I'm a 90s kid, but, like, I still love my corridos, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, I want to say because I grew up with, you know, that background of rap, too. Like,
No, I feel you.
like NWA, Tupac, Biggie, Eminem.
Yeah.
Easy, pero I was mostly corridos guy. So yeah.
What was that like? Because of your parents, or you like used to be in the parties, you know, running around listening to that type of music until you grew up and you know stuff.
Listen, if you're Mexican and you know growing up as a kid going to these parties, eventually you're gonna hear this music in your playlist. Trust me.
What's that song that always got you in? That always like is that song that brings you back? What's that song, bro?
Puerta Negra.
I was literally gonna say that. Yeah. I mean, it's not that. It's literally El Rey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Simon.
Yo, there's a particular song that for some reason it hit me when it first came out. Little Rob, Summer Nights.
Oh, okay.
That song was fire, yo. I know. We all went back. Like I kind of want.
Did you guys actually meet Little Rob when he was here?
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You did.
Oh, nice.
MC Magic.
Ah, yeah.
Big, huge. MC Magic, MB Riders, Little Rob. I just didn't take a picture with Baby Bash. I just didn't have something to go with.
Oh.
Es porque estaba bien, you know. Yeah, he was pretty high. No, I was supposed to go.
I was in La Boom.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fiestas too, no? Yeah, but fuck that. I went to La Boom.
You went to the movie.
He said, I went across the city.
It was cheaper and it was closer. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
What was the craziest thing, wild thing you ever done in your life, bro?
Sex.
Oh wow.
Like you think about it right now and be like, yo, that shit was fucking crazy.
Damn. Exposing over here.
Yeah, there's a little exposure right there, man.
Well, fuck though.
I feel like you're shooting at me right now. Yo.
What is this? Is this like a illegal type shit? We're selling drugs, bro, for the cartel.
No, hell no. Nah. So, you said craziest thing?
Oh, you know.
Wait, the
something
craziest thing you ever
like,
done?
You know, something that you think right now, you know, is funny. It's like, fuck, I didn't think I could do that. Something like that, or something epic, something like
He gotta say he was from the set before.
like you could have bagged the baddest one in high school. Like that was something crazy. I don't know. An example.
All right. Not that illegal, but I guess it was illegal at the time still. So in high school, like my freshman year. Yes, and this was in Pertamboy High School, by the way. Back then, I mean, it's still illegal. The tagging, like graffiti tagging. So one day, because I was so bored, and there was a blank canvas right there by the lockers. But I had permission from the art teacher. Okay, fun fact. This art teacher said I could use anything at my disposal to make a mural in this wall. By meanings, paintbrushes, paint cans, anything that I could do a mural, right? So I did spray cans. So one day I decided to do this like graffiti panther. Because that was the mascot of the high school, a panther.
Nice.
So a history teacher ended up snitching me out because they didn't know the rules that I can't use spray cans, like, in school property.
Right.
So he tried to write me up. So back then, and it's still a no-no till this day, a teacher can't physically put their hands on the student.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
So what happened was, instead of him getting security, he somehow managed to get a chokehold on my neck, right?
Oh.
So
whoa.
I had a pencil in this pocket.
Okay.
So the minute he started like gripping, I just took the pencil and just jammed it right there and then made sure it just snapped.
I was like 14?
I was 14, yeah. I was 14.
Straight up stab this guy.
Because like even in public schools they tell you like teachers can't put their hands on you technically.
That's why I like.
So that's why I reacted. I was like, he managed to put a chokehold on me, but I was smart enough to like had a pencil at the time and just jammed him right there.
Fuck.
So I'm just like, nah. I know my.
After that, you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Did the teacher got expelled or something?
No, he did get expelled because the big no-no is that he put his hands on me.
Yeah.
And someone that actually has that video out there.
Is it still out there? Or you have it?
I'm not in contact with the person anymore, but they still have it.
Yeah, you should like find this.
Find this good.
Have a episode with this guy.
Yeah, no.
Did you ever go to school in Mexico?
In the beginning, like in elementary school.
Elementary?
Yeah.
What year?
It's only primer grado, like the first grade.
First grade?
Yeah.
And after that, you just came back?
Came back over here, yeah.
Because in Mexico, they were allowed. I don't know if they were allowed, but
No, they were allowed.
Yeah, they used to like hit us bad.
Oh, yeah, with
Yeah.
a ruler?
Yeah, with a ruler.
Oh, ain't no joke,
Put
yes.
your hands and bop.
Ah.
Or because every Monday you got to go there, shoes clean, a nice cut. Your hair was like mine right now, bro. I want to apologize, to the supporters. If it was like this, bro, they wouldn't say anything.
Please donate for his haircut.
Teacher from no, I don't know, from the back, they would just pull you right here. Bah!
Wait, so you had to be fresh at all time?
That was always the rule.
Every Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Every Monday, because they'll do, they'll honor the flag every Monday over there. So every Monday you have to
you
go.
had to look clean.
You gotta go clean. They have a special uniform for that.
Yeah.
Because I was there for like my whole elementary year.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit was crazy. So there was one.
Te daban tu pela.
If you was bad,
If you were bad.
unos pinches vergazos. Hasta la mamá decían, si no se portan bien, de los pinches chingados. Con la regla, lo que sea.
That's
Mira,
Por eso.
How about the girls? What, they hit the girls too?
Por eso los mexicanos venimos bien educados, respetuosos, porque venimos con esa pinche cultura.
We come with that mindset, yeah.
We come with that, bro. I don't know cómo otros países la hagan, pero nosotros venimos con esa pinche cultura. O te aplacas unos pinches vergazos, ¿no?
Well, in my time, they used to put us at least in the wall.
Esas mamadas. Pero son bien cabrón ustedes, ¿no? No respetan a la gente ustedes.
No te respeto.
Yo soy bien respetuoso.
Nah, my boys, they
Yo soy bien respetuoso. No se pasa el de verga, ya.
el compita ya.
No, but that's what happened. And
that was crazy, bro. Damn.
the craziest thing is, I did.
I mean, I seen students, try to jump teachers for no reason.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, back in high school. They took back to the teachers.
Right now it's worse. I see a lot of fights with teachers right now.
But there was a self-defense type thing,
Fuck.
Maybe another kid would have been like, "Yo, stop!" Back in those days.
Shit.
No,
I remember.
Hey man, I had to just because like like you said, like our parents would be like, "Si no le das, tú dale."
Ooh.
Tú dale.
I got
So
that from my
like,
dad.
not only because I defended myself, but I remember I was like, "Yo, if I let this teacher fucking choke the shit out of me, it's gonna be the end of it."
No estuvieras aquí,
Nah. Nah, but because of that, they suspended the history teacher, and yeah, of course, I got in trouble for apparently self-defense.
You got suspended?
Yeah,
Damn.
So what was the reason? Do you still remember that?
nah, the reason I haven't done crazy shit like that, but that was like my craziest, probably my top.
It was crazy, to be honest.
Hey man, the craziest thing is I didn't do time, so I'm good. Because technically, I mean, it was assault. Pero who started it, technically? Yeah.
That's just something. That's to be honest.
Yeah.
They couldn't just come to you and be like, yo, we cannot do spray cans in school.
You don't tolerate that.
I also feel like
tolerate that, like chalk it out instead of just going like all out crazy on you.
I also feel like because like the history teacher, I feel like he was racist too.
Yeah, there was a lot of racist people back in the days. I bet.
Yeah.
That was like what was that school more like?
I mean, we're all mostly Hispanos.
Hispanos?
Yeah, Hispanos.
I bet they were like.
Yeah, they were like, majority of the teachers there were like white. So, but you could feel like who's racist and who's not.
They were probably like fucking.
I remember at high school they used to like take all the kids. Well, at least my friends, Lewis too, right? They used to take out the teachers were now like taking their Sharpies away and stuff like that.
What was going on?
We're talking about high school, bro. About graffiti and shit. They used to take the markers, right? Oh, the people that tap.
Not for me.
But they used to, though, right?
Deco
colors.
Yeah,
Deco colors.
Exactly.
Buddies, the fucking fat ass markers.
Exactly.
Or Sharpies.
They confiscate. But yeah, they didn't think that student was probably, was not doing that. That
He
student
was doing it. He just didn't fucking admit it.
you used to do in the book, right?
I used to do it everywhere.
Él fue uno de los
Yo era uno de los
Él fue uno de los causantes.
Uno de los delincuentes, güey.
What else you would like to get out there, bro? Just talk about something that like maybe it's in your mind.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna throw because I want an answer from everybody for this question.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the difference between Mexicans and los Chicanos? I really want you guys to think about the answer this time.
That's a fucking.
What's the difference from a Mexican?
What is the difference? Because I'm just saying this because I lived it. I have got passed judgment by some old heads.
I'll give you my answer, bro.
Right.
So the difference in Mexican and Chicano is obviously the first one is, Mexicans, they grow up in Mexico. They know the lifestyle. Mm-hmm. They know the culture, especially if you're from a pueblo. Even if you're from the city, the culture is very different. The struggle. Honestly, the struggle out there. I'm talking about my experience as a Mexican American guy. I got the blessings of having a life in Mexico for 7 years, so I know what was the struggle for the family, for the abuelos. They know the culture a lot, especially if you're from a pueblo. I have family in the city, but it was like muy pocas veces. As a Chicano, is that's a hard question, bro. As a Chicano, bro, it's like you want to know, you want to be in that culture, but there's something in there that is lacking from you, from being. It can be you don't know the culture exactly, but you want to be as a Mexican. I don't really know how to explain this, but from my point of view, Chicano is just a Mexican without knowing the culture exactly, without knowing the real culture. I know they want to know. They want to be 100%, Mexican. But yeah, I don't know if I explain myself true.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like for me, I feel like how it differs and how I try to, blend in a little bit, So my best example is I'm gonna say an example like from work, how I started, as a labor worker, right? Because usually like us Chicanos, you go to school, you go to college, and you get a diploma and onto the office or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Not many of us get that luxury to do that. Some of us have to just go through that rough path. So when I started, working at a labor job, right, as a laborer and stuff, hands-on, dirty job. Not so many. My Mexican people, I'm not, talking shit. It's just, just my experience. At first it's difficult, because they feel threatened that you're gonna take their job. So their whole pride and ego gets in the way. Like, for example, like, oh, if you ask them a question, like, oh, can you teach me how to do this? They say no. If, like, machinery work, right? Can you show me how to do this? Or can you teach me how to drive that? Like, they either ignore you or like they find a way to like say like no in a nice way, because they feel that they're gonna lose their job if I take that. So how I blended in by talking to them. And although I'm a Chicano, we have, as birth, bro, like it's like experiences that our parents, talk to us about, our grandparents talk to us about how it was, back from where they came from, and it goes a long way, So there, things that they experienced that would have, whatever I said, that I spoke about, they're like, oh, like, then they ask where you from,
yeah,
and then they're like, oh, this he's cool, obviously there's more to it, so I did something else. I told my parents, I'm like, yo, Pa, Ma, I want to take a trip to Mexico. And I took a trip to Mexico at the age of probably 20 years old.
Okay.
And I got to see what was a rancho. I got to see what was Guadalupe El Chipini. I got to experience, certain things, with my grandparents that I'm like, yo, my parents came from here. My parents did that over here, and like for me, I got to see my mom and my dad there. Me envisioning that, it was a blessing to me, because I came back, to the U.S., to New Jersey, like, yo, damn, I gotta be grateful, because at the end of the day, although there's Mexicans, that live through it and know the actual struggle of what it is to be in a ranch or a small town in Mexico, my all respect to everybody, working hard, outside, especially in these heat waves, that we had in the summertime, But I guess the only difference is like my boy said, is knowing the culture more. And aparte de eso, es my Spanish. You hear the accent. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes ni se sabe ni de aquí ni de allá. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's about it. That's really like my all-time opinion towards that. But that's a nice question.
My boy said, "You about to give a whole speech."
All that's left
Nah,
is
I'm gonna keep it a little short. Oh, let me get beer real quick. So,
Hey, he wants a beer before he answers the question.
Word,
he's about to shoot.
so,
Watch this and be corny as shit.
So I like the question you were saying, what's the difference from Mexican and Chicano? So basically, Mexican, at least for the Mexican people, para la gente mexicana, I feel like you already know your culture. You already know your culture because you already know everything that you need to know. Todo lo que ustedes ya son mexicanos, ya saben todo. Su comida, su música, ya tienen un identity. I don't know how to say that in Spanish. Can someone help me?
Su identidad.
Exactly. Para el Chicano, afortunadamente estamos como en medio. porque afortunadamente nosotros nacimos aquí, pero con padres mexicanos y teníamos que estar en el sistema de cómo es aquí en Estados Unidos. So we're stuck in the middle because we had to learn English because that's what was required. We weren't forced. We weren't, in a way, we weren't forced, but in a way we had to adapt. You know, we had to adapt the system that is being brought to us in the United States. So we have an identity, but at the same time, we go through struggles because we go to Mexico, they already know, oh, this guy American. We come to Mexico, we were here, we could go to some jobs and they'd be like, oh, where you from? We're always going to get that question where we're from. But we don't know what kind of, exactly. But when they ask that question, where you from? It's kind of hard because you don't know what they're trying to ask. They don't know what they're trying to say. If, like, where I'm from, like the city I live, the city I stay, my race. So now when, like, I have customers, I do customers like a bartender. So they ask me, where you from? They're like, I just straight up tell them my city where I'm from. Oh, I'm from Passaic.
Exactly.
And then they're like, oh, no, I meant your roots. Like, oh, well, I'm Mexican American. Like, I'm Mexican. I'm from Brooklyn. You know, I was born in Brooklyn. Like, you know, like, it's hard to really support that question because you don't know what they're trying to, like, you know, you could
what are their intentions?
Yeah, exactly. You could speak proper English, but yet they still will ask you your identity. So right now we're Chicanos, we're stuck in identity. Y si se los explico en español, estamos atrapados en medio. ¿Por qué? Porque vamos allá, podemos hablar en español y luego van a captar, oh no, este no sabe tanto español, you know, like, oh,
no sabo.
Y ya van a decir, oh, este es bien creído porque viene de allá, de norte, and it's not like that, you know.
Traigo los dólares,
but we can't say that because then they're gonna be like, this guy's cocky.
A huevo.
And then we do it, and then if we do it here, we still, you know, we're still finding the identity again because, you know, they're like, oh, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy's just trying to be American. You're never gonna be American. You know, people throw it at you. You know, anybody. You're like, oh, I've seen videos like a policeman that's Mexican American and became a cop. Paró una mujer morena and she's like, oh, you just gave me tickets, but all you do is try and be American, but you're never gonna be American. Like, who say things like that? You know. Obviously, he's American because how on earth did he get that job, you know? So, I feel like we're stuck in the middle. Estamos en medio y estamos como ahí un rumbo, you know? Porque va a haber gente mexicana buenos y va a haber unos que van a pensar que uno es creído, pero a veces uno no es creído y a veces hay uno que dicen, oh, this guy, he Mexican, right? Oh, he got papeles, so, you know. Nah, it's not like that. You know, you can't be jealous on what struggle the parent did. You know, you can't blame them. They were brought just like the parent had to cross the border. The parent brought their child here. You can't blame that person. And you know, this is a good topic because I can explain to that. The person that was born here didn't came here for themselves. Their parents brought them here. It's not their fault that you guys say, oh, you need to learn Spanish. I understand that. But they're going to school and this is the first language they're teaching them is English. In order for them to, like, you guys tell your kids, oh, go to college, don't work like me. You're pushing them and in their mind, like, all right, so I guess I gotta do what I gotta do in the school to make it better in life, you know? And that's how they forget about their roots. But if you tell them, hey, hijo, ¿sabes qué? Vamos a sacar tu pasaporte, te vamos a mandar a México para que explores de donde vienes. There you go. Now you're like, oh, you know what? I'm going to show them a little bit of my culture. But yeah, bro, we're stuck in the middle, bro. We're in the middle because we don't know, like, Mexicans, you already know their cultural. Which one stopped? This one stopped, right? Yeah, this one stopped. All right, so we'll keep it going with the glass camera. But yeah, bro, we're stuck in the middle because Mexicans, they know their identity. They know. They already know. They call them Mexicans. They already know. Like, okay, yeah, I am Mexican. When it comes with Chicano,
you in the middle, like
we're in the middle. We don't know.
You're trying to know.
Like, es como, mira,
Right?
es como este imbécil que me dice, oh, yo no voy a hablar así porque él no me va a entender cómo voy a hablar así.
What you mean?
Estúpida. Yeah, you're trying to be Cali, bitch.
I'm trying to be Cali.
With a movie.
Yo soy americano, güey. De aquí no se ve el color.
Regular.
This is regular. We're fine over here.
Estúpida.
Imbécil.
Regular.
Mierda.
Pinche cara de vera y que es mexicano, ¿no?
Morena.
Oh shit!
Piel americana.
Let's give Mandy a chance.
Yeah, Manny. What you feel about our answers?
Input.
Que valen verga tus pinches respuestas.
No. I mean, I actually like what I heard, but I feel like what's it called? I think the main point I think everybody was trying to say is, let's say, because we're Chicanos, right? We have both cultures. We have the Mexican culture and we have
Got double the work.
We have double the work. So let's say when we go to Mexico, right?
Exactly.
We gotta be, well, let's say we gotta prove that we're more Mexican than the average Mexican, right? And then when we're here, we have to prove that we're more American than the average American. Pero since we live here, we're in, like he said, we're in the middle. Estamos entre los dos. So I want to just shoot this out there because I have gone through it at work. I work as a landscaper and irrigation installer for sprinklers. So I work with a lot of old head Mexicans. So I was put on the spot, like, hey, like, you know, this guy just shows up and, you know, he's a young kid. What does he know? He doesn't look like he picked up a shovel in his life.
Facts.
That's exactly the box that they put me in on my first day. But little did they know, majority of them quit, and I'm still here. So, you know. Pero, like, the point I would try to prove, too, is that even though I'm Chicano, I could still hang as a Mexican, like a hardworking Mexican, in the hot weather, in the cold weather, in the rain. Yeah, I put in my effort, too.
De la verdad. It's in the roots.
It's in the roots.
It's in the roots.
Listen, if you're lazy, there's nothing you can do about it. If you're lazy, it's because you're lacking, man. I don't know what you've been doing.
If you lazy, you ain't.
Pero si tú quieres darle ganas, put in the effort and darle ganas. That's all I gotta say.
Facts.
Hey.
So.
That's the ultimate truth.
That was
Man, that was a good conversation. Esa me gustó.
Esa me
gustó. Like, it's kind of dope. You know, and I work with in the restaurant part time, and the guys that are cooks, they be like, yo, Adolfo, tú eres chingón, man. Like, yo, tú no presumes. Yo sé que tienes papeles, pero yo, you humble. Like, you don't show it off. Like, tú te compraste tu carro y tú no viniste to show it off. And I respected that. Like, yo,
porque no es una pinche trocono, no, güey. Pero no trocono no tuviera, hey, compas, ¿qué pedo?
Hasta mal los invito. Like, vamos. Nah, I said I bought my car y lo traje y ahí. No lo presumí, no, like, yo, ya vieron mi carro. You know, I didn't do that, you know.
Si fueran viejas, ahí sí estoy presumiendo.
Si fueran viejas. En ese tiempo, sí.
And when I spoke about work también, like, it is right now, it's, you know, one of the best things right now as well for me, because, you know, obviously most of the people that I work with no hablan inglés, you know. Mm-hmm. So whenever there's a task to do and something that we have to, you know, do para el día, lo hacemos. And then, like, my boss always, you know, like, oh, Omar, you know, vamos a hacer esto o lo otro, you know. We go and we do it. And, you know, sometimes, you know, if they have, you know, something to express themselves to the boss, I'm like, yo, whatever you want to tell them. And if, don't worry, you know, tú dime and I'll tell him how you feel. And siempre, bro. Siempre. And then even I work with Colombians. Omar, dile que no puedo venir mañana, o tengo que salir un poco temprano porque pasó esto, lo otro. You know, I do that. You know why? Because, you know, I think about my dad, you know, like, bro, like, what if he's trying to express himself to his boss, and he can't, and there's someone there that can actually help him,
Exactly.
para decirle, I would want that, So I always look at that and I always think about like, oh, how they treat my dad, like, yo, I would want the same, So every time I'm at work, yo hago eso, and I feel like I help them too, So now, like people like the Mexico that I work with, they show me love now, you know what I'm saying? And they're really my good friends.
Yeah, with time, it just you just gotta prove it.
And then, and how you show love too.
Exactly.
Like it's how you carry yourself as a man as well. Women too. It's how you carry yourself. If you carry yourself very good, there's that person's always gonna speak good to you. And as long as you're not acting funny and not finding a way to crack a joke that might find it a little bit disrespectful, which you don't want to do. You always want to treat that person how you want to be treated.
Yeah
Exactly.
Yo, before we end this podcast,
Facts.
give us something that maybe you have in mind doing which project in the future.
Podcast de los
You want to shout out your project. You want to give us an exclusive on what you're doing in the future.
Okay, so Okay, so first off, I want to shout out the main ones that have been exclusively giving me events. It's the Baddies Art from Instagram. Aris, I love you, girl, because you've opened doors for us as well. Not only just like vendoring wise, but and community wise as well. Not only in Jersey, but you opened the door, and because of you, we're going to Boston because of you. So
what you doing in Boston?
So we're gonna interview this content creator that we met at the 420 Expo last year.
Okay.
So he lives over there, but at the time I wasn't really on the road like that. But now since I am, I'm gonna go pursue that.
I bet.
Nice.
And I already contacted him. He's like, yeah, just let me know when, and we're gonna make it happen. I was like, yep, of course.
All right.
And this Sunday is gonna be Con Tiempo's fashion show, Mi Viaje fashion show at the 4210 Second Ave in Brooklyn, New York. And also, I think in October 13th, we have a lowrider show with Solo Homies from New York, right here in the Old Bridge Raceway Park in Englishtown, New Jersey. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time for lowrider clubs in October.
That's dope.
I bet.
It seems like you really love that.
My boy.
It's because
culture.
It's a culture thing actually for me as well, because I grew up loving cars like that. Pero yo nunca he visto un lowrider here in the East Coast until I met the Solo Homies car club in New York, and the way there are like a crew, and all their members, humble guys, humble people. They even show you how they flip the switches and everything. It feels pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
Dope.
Because to be honest with you, I mean, the lowrider scene started in the West Coast, so it's rare to see it over here. But now that it's over here, now more local, I'm trying to take advantage of it as well. Trying to take that all
original that the East Coast has.
Wow. Damn, now you're wanting me to think now.
Good question.
We don't got shit.
What do you mean? We got pizza, we got bagels, we got
Talking about. He said low riders come from the
West Coast,
right?
You mean something Mexican culture?
Cholos come from the West Coast, bro.
I feel like musically, like cumbia sonidera.
Yeah, cumbia. We got cumbia.
Cumbia sonidera.
Cumbia.
All right, baby. Nah, my bad.
We got that. We got that on deck.
And we got Pueblanos, muchos Pueblanos.
We got that on deck.
We got a lot of
Puebla, York.
Puebla East.
Puebla East.
Yeah.
We don't got Sinaloa here. We don't got Michoacán. We got puro Puebla.
Allá está Sinaloa, el Plumas.
Casi hijos de su puta madre.
it's a pleasure, coming all the way. But what's it called? 50 minutes away from here.
Per fanboy, New Jersey.
It's a pleasure, coming here and giving us a nice episode for elescaperadio, bro. This is your spot whenever you feel like doing an interview. Estamos aquí para ti, carnal. Y some last words before we end up.
So my last words is just be kind to each other, and also if your homie, your homegirl, could be family, it could be a friend that is in the need of talking, or they just want to have a convo to get out of their mental state, reach out, please, and don't be afraid to speak up.
Hey, compasillo, close it.
So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Yo, Manny, thank you for coming to the podcast.
Thank you for having me, guys.
I hope you had a great time with us. Yo, the one and many.
Claro que sí.
Later on, we'll probably have part 2, part 3 later on. You're always welcome to the podcast.
Why don't we just throw down the gauntlet? Why don't we just say a whole event of the podcast here in the East Coast?
Yo, facts.
Let's make it happen, guys.
Make it happen, exactly.
Let's do it.
This is just the start. I want to see more.
Fuck it. Yeah, we're all for it. Y pues muchas gracias por venir. Espero que toda la gente les gusta este bonito episodio, para que vean que muchas cosas bonitas se puede pasar, especialmente con mucha gente, que se juntan con sus proyectos, y esa es una seña que todos pueden trabajar juntos. Y con eso los dejo. Yo, guys, see you guys in the next one. Escápate como un ambiente. You know the fucking vibe. Ciao! Let's get it.
Yo, if you end up all the way to the last minute, les voy a enseñar mis pinches nalgas con tengo una tanga y un pinche bueno.
Yo, shout out to Miklo. Yo, Miklo, we're gonna meet soon. Ciao!
Guys, it's your boy Omar from 973. You guys enjoyed this podcast episode. Follow us now and subscribe to our YouTube channel, elescaperadio. And you already know, escápate con una buen ambiente, pa.
Ciao!